You've been breathing every single day of your life, but never like this. What if I told you that your breath has been trying to heal your soul this entire time? Not your muscles, not your lungs, but the wounded, forgotten part of you buried beneath years of pressure, pain, and silence. Ancient mystics knew this. They called the breath a sacred key, one that unlocks the doorway between your body and your spirit. And now, science is finally catching up. In this video, you'll discover a forgotten breathing ritual that does more than calm your nerves. It reaches into your nervous system and whispers directly to your soul. If you watch this video until the end, you won't just understand, you'll feel it. But first, I need you to do one thing. Stop for 3 seconds. Find a quiet space, take a deep breath, drink a sip of water, and subscribe to the channel. Then comment below, "I'm ready." Because once you begin this journey, you don't go back. You come back to yourself. There is a kind of pain that doesn't scream, it doesn't bleed, it doesn't bruise, but it lives in you quietly. Maybe you've felt it. The heaviness in your chest, the tiredness that sleep never heals, the weight you carry in your shoulders, your breath, your eyes. That's not just stress, it's not just fatigue, that is the silent ache of the soul, calling out from deep within. You weren't taught to name it, you were taught to ignore it, numb it, outrun it. But the truth is, what you've been avoiding is the very thing asking to be healed. Ancient traditions knew this. They believed that trauma doesn't just live in memory. It lives in the body, in the breath, in the rhythm of the nervous system. Every unresolved grief, every betrayal, every moment you abandoned yourself, your soul remembered. And it stored it, not in words, but in sensations, in tight muscles, in shallow breathing, in sudden reactions. This is what science now calls somatic memory, the language of pain that speaks without speaking. But here's the part you were never told. If the pain lives in the body, then the healing can too. And breath, conscious, intentional breath, is the first doorway back. Not to escape, not to forget, but to remember who you were before the wound, before the silence, before the disconnection. And if you stay with me, you'll learn to speak that language again, not with words, but with breath. Because your soul is not broken, it's just waiting, waiting to be seen, heard, held, healed, but only you can answer the call. So let me ask you, will you keep running, or will you finally return? Like this video and subscribe now if you feel that answer waking up inside you. In the next part, we'll explore the lost bridge between body and soul and how breath was always the path across. We live in a world obsessed with speaking, but we've forgotten how to listen, especially to ourselves. But there is one part of you that has always been listening. It has no voice, no words, yet it remembers everything. Your breath. The ancients called it the sacred thread, the invisible bridge between the visible and the unseen, between muscle and memory, between body and soul. Every time you breathe, something ancient moves through you, but most of us aren't breathing. We're surviving, reacting, tensing, holding our breath through life. That's why your soul feels distant, because the bridge has been neglected. And yet, healing has always been as close as your next exhale. Thich Nhat Hanh once wrote, "Conscious breathing is my anchor." Why? Because when you return to the breath, you return to the part of you that was never damaged. You reconnect with the stillness beneath the noise. Breath is the only function in the body that is both automatic and voluntary. That is not a coincidence. That is design. It means the universe gave you one sacred thread you can pull anytime you want to come back. Come back from anxiety, from panic, from numbness, from feeling lost in your own skin. Breath has been used for thousands of years, not just to oxygenate the body, but to purify the soul. The yogis called it pranayama, the expansion of life force. The Buddhists called it anapanasati, awareness of the in-breath and out-breath. The Sufis breathed the name of the divine with each inhale. The early Christians synchronized their breath with the Jesus prayer. Why? Because when you breathe with awareness, you don't just heal the body, you dissolve the illusion of separation. The breath doesn't just bring air, it brings you back to you. But what if I told you science is finally catching up with this ancient wisdom? In the next part, you'll see how modern neuroscience is proving what mystics knew all along, that breath is biology's gateway to the soul. For centuries, mystics spoke of breath as a sacred thread. Now, science is confirming. It's also a neurological switch, a key that unlocks the gate between chaos and calm, between trauma and integration. In 2011, researchers at Harvard found that just 8 weeks of breath-based meditation caused measurable changes in the brain. The amygdala, your fear center, it shrank. The prefrontal cortex, the seat of reason and empathy, it grew. Your biology is not fixed. It's breath responsive. And it doesn't take years. According to Dr. Andrew Huberman at Stanford, as little as 5 minutes of intentional breathwork a day can shift your baseline mood, reduce anxiety, and activate your parasympathetic nervous system. What does that mean? It means the body's natural rest and restore mode turns on. Your heart rate slows. Your digestion improves. Your blood pressure drops. And most importantly, your nervous system begins to feel safe again. And safety is the first ingredient for soul healing. Dr. Stephen Porges, creator of the polyvagal theory, showed how breath directly stimulates the vagus nerve, your body's internal healing cable. When you exhale slowly, the vagus sends signals to your brain. You're safe. You can soften. You can heal. And that one message, sent over and over again, rebuilds your inner world from the ground up. This is not a trend. It's not wellness marketing. This is neurophysiology aligned with ancient knowing. Breath is not a hack. It's a return to balance, to presence, to soul regulation. That's why the mystics sat in caves, not to escape life, but to breathe life back into their nervous systems. The body knows how to heal. It just needs the right signal. And breath is that signal. But don't just take their word for it, or mine. In the next part, I'll show you 2 specific breathing techniques used by monks, scientists, and seekers alike to silence the mind, reset the body, and call the soul home. Let's get practical. Theory is powerful, but healing happens in action. Right now, you're about to learn 2 breathing methods scientifically proven to reset your nervous system, silence your mind, and reconnect you with your soul. The first is called the Physiological Sigh, discovered by neuroscientists at Stanford. It's simple, but shockingly effective. Here's how you do it. Take 1 deep inhale through the nose, then immediately another short, sharp inhale to completely fill your lungs, and finally, slowly, exhale through your mouth. Let's do it together. Inhale deeply, quickly inhale again, hold briefly, and now slowly release. Feels different, right? This double inhale expands millions of tiny air sacs in your lungs, clearing trapped carbon dioxide, instantly calming your nervous system. Dr. Huberman calls this the fastest way to stop panic and stress. Science confirms it. Next is the legendary 4-7-8 breath, taught by Dr. Andrew Weil. Why legendary? Because it works. Every time. Here's how it goes. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath calmly for 7 seconds. Now exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, releasing every last bit of tension. Repeat this cycle just a few times and watch your heart rate slow. Feel your muscles soften. Notice your thoughts quiet down. But don't just listen to me. Try it yourself right now. Feel what happens when you consciously control your breathing pattern. Remember, breath isn't just oxygen. It's an instruction, a code. And when used intentionally, it becomes your strongest medicine, one that reconnects the broken bridge between your body and soul. So, if you want a detailed, guided practice of these breathing rituals, comment below right now. I want practice. Once we see your comment, we'll make that full guided video available for you. Don't wait. This moment of decision could change everything. In the next part, you'll discover why your breath doesn't just heal your mind, it transforms your entire energy field. You are not just flesh and bone, you are energy, vibrating, pulsing, alive. But here's the truth most people miss. Your emotional state and your energetic state are one and the same. Anxiety, grief, anger, they aren't just feelings, they're frequencies. Chaotic frequencies, blocking the natural flow of life force through your body. But how do you shift your frequency? You don't talk your way out of it. You breathe your way out of it. Breath isn't just air. It's the conductor of your energetic symphony. Think about it. When you're scared, your breath is shallow, trapped. When you're calm, it flows deep, slow, rhythmic. Coincidence? Never. Your breath is the fastest way to rewrite your energetic signature. When breath is steady and slow, your energy aligns, harmonizes, becomes coherent. Scientists call this heart coherence, an energetic state of healing, presence, and clarity. In heart coherence, your brain waves synchronize with your heartbeat. Your emotions stabilize. Your entire being shifts toward healing. But here's the catch. This state won't just happen by chance. You must create it consciously with every breath you take. Deep, rhythmic breaths literally send electrical signals from your heart to your brain, signaling your nervous system that you're safe, that healing can begin. Imagine your breath as an energetic cleanser, washing away emotional residue stuck inside you, trauma, stress, old wounds. Each breath is a chance to clear them out. Right now, you have a choice. Keep breathing unconsciously, holding patterns of pain, or finally take control. Breathe intentionally and shift your emotional state forever. If you don't act now, you'll stay exactly where you are, trapped, disconnected. But if you choose to breathe differently, you'll unlock a power most people never touch. The power to heal your energy, transform your emotions, and free your soul. Are you ready? In the next part, I'll guide you through a powerful 5-minute breathing ritual. Your entire energetic field is about to change if you dare to breathe with me. Enough theory. Now we breathe. Right now, you and I, together, will enter into a sacred 5-minute ritual, a ritual that doesn't just calm you, it speaks directly to your soul. Sit comfortably. Spine straight, relaxed but alert. Close your eyes gently. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw. Let your face be calm, quiet. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold briefly. And slowly exhale through your mouth. Feel the tension leaving your body with each exhale. Now we begin the physiological sigh. Together. Inhale deeply through your nose. Now quickly take another short, sharp inhale. Hold it. And now slowly exhale through your mouth, fully emptying your lungs. Again. Deep inhale. Short, sharp inhale on top. Hold for a heartbeat. Now exhale gently, releasing every drop of stress, worry, tension. One more time. Inhale deeply. Quick, second inhale to expand fully. Hold briefly. Now exhale slowly, feeling your heart rate slowing, your mind softening. Notice the quiet beginning inside you. Now we move into the 4-7-8 breath. Ancient, powerful, deeply healing. Ready? Inhale softly through your nose for a slow count of 4. Hold the breath for 7 calm seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Now exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale gently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now exhale. Release all that no longer serves you. 5, 6, 7, 8. Once more, inhale. Hold gently. Exhale slowly. Notice how each cycle takes you deeper into peace. Finally, allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Don't force it. Don't control it. Simply witness your body breathing itself. Notice the stillness growing within. Feel how your energy field is shifting, how your soul is gently waking. This isn't imagination. This is the start of your healing. If you want a more detailed guided practice, comment below now. I want practice. We will create a full-length experience just for you. But first, let's talk about what happens when breath becomes your daily medicine. Because once this becomes habit, it becomes transformation. That's exactly what we'll explore next. Now you've felt it, the quiet power hidden within your own breath. But imagine this wasn't a one-time experience. Imagine what your life would look like if breath became your daily medicine. Not just a practice you do occasionally, but a ritual you live by every single day. You see, your nervous system wasn't designed for constant stress, chaos, and hurry. Your soul isn't nourished by endless noise. Yet that's exactly how most people live, trapped in survival mode, disconnected from their deepest selves. But breathwork isn't escape. It's integration. It's the simplest, most potent way to keep returning home, to balance, clarity, and soul healing. 5 minutes every morning, every evening, or even just during your lunch break can transform your entire emotional baseline. Your brain learns a new normal. Your heart learns coherence. Your body remembers calm. Over time, these few minutes become more than habit. They become your sanctuary, your secret refuge. And when life hits you, and it always will, you'll find yourself automatically reaching for your breath. Not panic, not distraction, but the breath. Because it's the medicine that works every time. And it lives right here, inside you, always ready, always available. But don't mistake simplicity for insignificance. This daily breath ritual, practiced consistently, rewires your nervous system at a deep cellular level. It's not just calming your mind, it's healing your soul. Each intentional breath you take is a sacred rebellion against a world that wants you numb, hurried, and afraid. And that rebellion, that quiet act of courage, is exactly how true change happens. It's how your life shifts from surviving to living. So let me challenge you directly. Will you commit to this daily practice, or stay trapped exactly where you are? If you don't start now, your tomorrow stays the same. But if you do, if you choose this daily medicine, something inside you will awaken. Ready for the final piece? Next, we'll explore why. Why you're not actually broken, and why healing is simply remembering who you already are. Listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you could change how you see yourself forever. You are not broken. You never were. You've been told your struggles, your pain, your anxiety are signs something is wrong with you, but here's the truth. You're just disconnected. Disconnected from the part of you that knows exactly how to heal. The world taught you to forget. Forget your breath, forget your body, forget your soul. They wanted you rushing, exhausted, always chasing something external to fix what feels wrong inside. But what feels wrong is simply a message, a call from within, a signal asking you to return home. Every painful emotion, every sleepless night, every anxious thought is not proof of damage. It's your soul whispering, begging you to listen again. Healing is not about fixing who you are. It's about remembering who you've always been, before the noise, before the expectations,
Before you learn to abandon your deepest self, your breath has always been waiting to guide you back. Every conscious inhale is a yes to presence. Every deep exhale is a release of old pain, trapped emotions, false identities. This is the true meaning of healing: reconnecting, reuniting, returning to your natural, powerful, authentic self. And it starts right here, right now. But understand this clearly: nobody can do this for you. No therapist, no doctor, no guru. They can guide you, yes. But the real work, that belongs to you alone. Only you can breathe yourself back into being whole. So make the choice now. Will you keep running from yourself, or will you finally come home? Because your next breath could be the one that changes everything. If you're ready to heal, comment below now, "I choose healing." In a moment, we'll seal this journey with one final truth and a powerful invitation. Don't miss it. Your soul depends on what happens next. Take one last deep breath with me. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Fully. And now feel what's different. Not just in your body, but in your soul. Because something ancient inside you just woke up. You didn't come here for entertainment. You came because something inside you was hurting, searching. And what you've just felt, it wasn't magic. It was you, your own breath, your own body, your own soul, remembering what the world made you forget. You were never broken. You were never too far gone. You simply forgot how to return. But now you know the way. And every single breath from this moment forward is a step deeper into yourself.
If this video stirred something in you, like it now. Comment below, "I choose healing." Subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Because in our next journey, we'll guide you through breath codes that unlock your emotions on command. Anger, grief, anxiety no longer have to control you. You are not a victim of your state. You are the creator of it. This is the path of soul recovery. This is the return to wholeness. So breathe and come home.